Hello guys, now today I'll be showing you how to create a virtual memory on your mobile phone. You notice over time your phone starts to get slow when you're playing online games, like heavy duty games like Fortnite Mobile and Call of Duty and so on. It becomes slow and you won't like it. No more smooth gameplay, becomes choppy and it's really frustrating. Now if you we have phones like Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, the Nokia G22, Nokia G11 and so on have the ability to expand its storage like RAM, that is RAM extension or RAM plus, using part of its storage. But there are some phones that don't have that feature. For example, the Nokia 5.4. Its chip is Qualcomm Snapdragon 662, which supports up to 8 gigabytes of virtual memory. No, which supports up to 8 gigabytes of RAM. But Nokia didn't include that in this phone. So that means you can't like do RAM extension on this phone. Like if it's for like Samsung phones, you can go to setting and do that shit. But in Nokia 5.4 you can't do that. So there are other ways, like we have apps. If you go to Play Store, like RAM Swapper, we have so many apps that you can use. For example, I actually recommend this. First of all, I actually recommend this. But today I'll be using RAM Swap Virtual Create Virtual Memory, this app. So tap it, install it. Now the main thing, like the thing you need to know about this app is that you need to know your like the chip of your device. Let me just go Google, and as I said before, I just check what chip is Nokia 5.4 using. Tell me Qualcomm Snapdragon 662. So if I now ask Google, um, shit me. Okay, so if I do this 662, that's 662. Check what is Qualcomm Snapdragon 762 Max RAM. Like this means like I'm just asking what it is Qualcomm Snapdragon 662, like what RAM does it support? Okay, so it supports up to 8 gigabytes of memory, that's RAM. It supports up to 8 gigabytes of RAM. And Nokia 5.4 is available in two ways. It's available in 6 gig RAM and 4 gig RAM. But right, unfortunately, I have the 4 gig RAM. Remember, I told you you need to, after installing, I told you to install your RAM swap virtual memory boost. After doing that and knowing what your chip supports, that's 8 gig RAM. So my phone comes with 4 gig RAM and I want to increase it, like I want to increase it up to 8 gig RAM, like the Techno Spark 10. It comes with 8 gig RAM plus extra 8 gig RAM, like that's the virtual RAM, that's 16 gigabyte of RAM. So since my chip supports up to 8 gig RAM and my phone comes with 4 gig RAM, I will open the app. Okay, so gonna wait for it to load. So start for free. See, yeah, I've done it. I've like already expanded my phone's RAM. So okay, so this RAM swap will use part of your storage to create a virtual memory for your device. That's like to boost and enhance its gaming performance. So what you have to do is just to, let me say, if you have the Samsung Galaxy A13 5G, it's using MediaTek 700 5G. So its chip supports up to 12 gigabyte of RAM. So luckily that phone comes with RAM extension, so you can extend it up to 12 gig of RAM. So since mine didn't come with it, I'll just create a virtual. I'll create swap. So right here it's telling me for this ads. Man, I hate ads. So just forget about the app. Just forget about it. It has ads. Like the app is nice, but apart from the ads, I hate. It's telling me this app is telling me my RAM details. It's telling me that my RAM is total RAM is 3.6 gigabytes, use RAM 2.5, and free RAM 1.1. So since this 3.6 that is meant to be 4, but it's telling me 3.6, so that means when I'm creating my RAM swap, I have to create I have to put in put in a digit that if it sums up to the total RAM, it will give me a total of 8 gigabytes of RAM. So 3.6 plus 4.4 give me 8 gigabytes. So I'll add 4.4 gigabytes RAM, then tap create swap. After doing that, just wait for it to create the swap. After doing that, it shows successful. Once it is successful, just restart your phone immediately. After restarting it, you have to open open it
If
again.
you're not earning in USD, the naira is losing its value. Inflation has gone.
After restarting your phone, you see the virtual RAM, and okay, 4.4, that would be like total of 8 gigabytes. And also remember to take part of your storage. So in order to test, and if you actually think this isn't real, like what I'm telling you isn't real, download the Geekbenchmark 6 before before creating your virtual memory on your device. Do a quick test, a benchmark test on your device. See here, model number 5.4, OS Android 12. I see my CPU Qualcomm Snapdragon 762. So what you have to do is just to run a quick test. Just run it. Once you're done, once it shows your results, just screenshot it. Let me show you the result. Okay, so as I said before, my phone comes with a 4 gig RAM. So I did the quick Geekbenchmark 6 CPU benchmark results, and for single core, my device got 269, while for multi core is 961. This is just like my device with 4 gig RAM. After doing the virtual memory, like creating the virtual memory, this is the result. There's a huge there's I won't say that like there's a huge difference, but there's a difference, especially in the multi-core. For multi-core, we have 1030, while here we have 961. Single core 296, while for this single core with 4 gig RAM is 269. You see there's a difference in it. So this means that virtual that the creation you creating the virtual memory on your device really helps boost your device. See? And what's actually amazed me right here is when I went to Play Store and installed device info. When I install the device info, after installing it, open it. This will actually tell you like a lot. It actually helps a lot. Shows you dashboard, see core 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, device, system, CPU, battery, network, connectivity, display, memory, camera, terminal, sensors, app, and test. You can do some test on your device to see if it's actually nice. If it's actually like if it has any problem also. And see some widgets, it tells you all the shit. So if you're adding your widgets, this like the trick here. See, this is it. Look at, you're seeing it. Please, sorry, pardon this Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. Sit here. Look at. If you install that app, you see it. Like if you want to add the widget, you see that used 2.25 GB. Your total RAM is 8 gigabytes. This shows that it actually works. Now you can expand you can create a virtual memory like any gigabyte you want. You can create up to 16 gigabytes, the 10 gigabytes, even 512 megabytes. So you can create any virtual RAM you want.
Looking for collaterals to get a loan? Download the Fair Money app to get collateral free loans of up to 1 million.
So you can create any virtual RAM you want, but remember it will still consume part of your storage. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate if you support my channel by liking the video, commenting if you want, and subscribe. Thank you.